Hey y'all, we're going to talk about National Registry scenarios and items, which will be seen on our upcoming examinations. Let's get to it. And so here we are. We're looking at our first performance examination item. On the left here, you're going to note that there's 3 tabs in the upper left. The first tab that is lit up right now is the en route. The second one is the scene, and the third is the post-scene. Another thing to point out on this screen is that you'll notice that the scenario is on the left side of the screen, and the item itself is found on the right side. And so as a candidate answers these items, the screen on the left is going to stay the same until they move to the next phase, and the items will just change on the right one by one. So here's the scenario on the left, and on the right, we have an item that says to identify the dispatch information cues that the AMT should prioritize for response and scene readiness, and it asks us to select 2 answer options. So for this case, the information that is relevant is the fact that the patient has agitation and it's raining outside. I will then hit next. If I don't have 2 answers selected, it will not allow me to advance the question. So you can see now that the scene phase has lit up and the scenario is a little bit more involved. It now involves information about the patient's medical history, how we find the patient, and some assessment findings. And on the right, we now have a new question. And if you look at the 2 tabs, you'll note that the tab on the left, the scene is lit up, and at the top of the question it says scene. And so we now know that we're answering a question for the scene. And so one other feature I want to show about this is that I can move backwards in the scenario if I want to see what happened en route in case I forgot. I can also bounce to the scene, but at this point, because I haven't answered all the scene questions, I can't go to that post-scene phase. So I have to answer this question to move to that 3rd phase. So here, the scenario has changed. We're now post-scene. We're en route with this patient. And it asks, because of the observed patient changes, which of the following actions would be beneficial? So you may be asking now, how many scenarios and items will I see? For the AMT, we know that you're going to see at least 1 scenario, and that scenario could have anywhere from 9 to 18 items. For the paramedic, you'll see more than 1 scenario, but you're going to see fewer items. And again, you're going to see probably 9 to 10 items on the scenario test for the paramedic level. Again, thank you for your time. We're really excited that you spent a few minutes with us.